Today we're going to look at how to create a YouTube thumbnail in Canva. So on the home screen, if you don't have YouTube thumbnail here, then you can click on social media and then you'll find it here. If you don't, then you can type in YouTube thumbnail at the top and it will come up there. And you can see under sizing, this is a 1280 by 780 canvas. That's the default size for a YouTube thumbnail. If you go to design, you'll see that there are some templates here which you can actually just put one up and then we can dissect it a little bit to look at the different sections. We've got a blurred background in there. We have the rule of thirds going on. So we've got this third of the image here with the text, this third of the image with the woman in the middle, and this third of the image with further text here. We've also got some elements, arrow elements, that are pointing towards the main subject of the thumbnail, and a little bit here as well to add balance to the overall image. So the woman here has got a outline around her. It's fairly straightforward to outline an image. You just click on the image, go to edit, go down to shadows and click on outline, and here you'll see the settings for the outline. It's this beige color here, which is the same as that used for the text. You can change the size of the outline, you can change the color of the outline, you can change the intensity of the outline, and you can also take an image of yourself or another image. Let's go to search and photos, type in man. We'll use this image here. You can simply remove the background, go to edit, go down to shadows, outline, and you can outline an image of your own as well. Put him into the design too. Here we've got different types of text that are being used. Burnow and play this script, and Burnaroo there as well. So the most important thing to remember about thumbnails is contrast. So the outlines of the people, contrast them against the backgrounds, they make them stand out. There's a contrast in the different types of text which allows you to read each type of text going from one to the next, work and rest. So if we go to another example here, you can see that the person here has used a fade element. So we go to position, click this one here, and so this fade element allows you to move from this black background here into the image over this side. You can find those by going to elements and typing in fade, and they'll come in under graphics. So here's a similar one here, and you can use that as they have done here to link the black background into the image in a neat way. There's also these corner features here. If you right click on an element and go down to info, it'll tell you leaves border design. If you take that and put it into graphics, you'll see these other border designs here. This one here looks like the one that they've obviously used for this design, and they've probably cropped it like this to use it how they want to. So for my own thumbnails, you'll often find that I use contrast in them, so I tend to have maybe a image that represents something of what I'm talking about in the video, put that on one side, and then you've got this area here, and it's good to use text, again text that contrasts, so perhaps a black background with some white writing as the title. If you go to fonts, then Anton is often a good font to use because you can fit a lot into a small amount of space because it's a very compact font, so you often see me using that one. You can look into elements and graphics. For my Canva videos, you can actually find the Canva logo on here, and again you can add a outline around that to allow it to stand out against the background. What you always need to be careful about is this area down the bottom right hand corner here. So this is where YouTube will put the timestamp on the final thumbnail. So you don't want any important information that you want people to see going in this bottom corner down here, because it will get covered up by the YouTube timestamp, particularly if the thumbnail is smaller on someone's screen. The timestamp will be larger so it can be read. Again, here you can see when a thumbnail appears smaller on someone's screen, it's good to have clear text that contrasts with the background, because it doesn't matter what size the thumbnail may appear on the person's screen, they can always read the title and know immediately what the video is about. So those are the elements of a good thumbnail on YouTube: the importance of contrast, of simplicity, using outlines to make things stand out from the background, clear text, avoiding putting stuff underneath the timestamp, and that should help people to see your thumbnail and then click on it because they know what it's about just from glancing at it. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. Please do subscribe to the channel to learn more about Canva.